Hello, I'm Reverend Ronald Nathan. I am an elder, a church minister, and pastor of the African Methodist Episcopal Zion Church. I have worked on the continent of Africa, in the Caribbean, Europe, and have been a regular conference speaker in Europe and the United States of America. I am presently the minister of the Hogad AME Zion Church in Jackson, St. Michael, in the Republic of Barbados. One of the features of my pastoral ministry in the last 40 years has been the fact that I have projected an African-centered understanding of Christianity and the Christian ministry. There are two responses that I get regularly after persons have heard me preached or lectured on African Christian themes. First, there are those who say, but isn't Christianity a white man's religion? And second, there are those who ask, where can I get information or hear more about that Africentric Christianity? Today, I want to share with you 10 books that are in my personal library that has helped me become confident in my Africentric Christian faith and ministry. I hope that these would be helpful and helpful to you in your development and ministry. Number 1, the Black Presence in the Bible, Volume 1, 1990, by Reverend Walter Arthur McCrae, and this is published by the Black Light Fellowship. Number 2, the Black Presence in the Bible, Volume 2, in 1990 by the Reverend Walter Arthur McCrae, the Black Light Fellowship. Both of those books helped me to identify the Black presence in the Bible and to identify the African presence in the Bible. Then, number 3, the African origin of Christianity, Volume 1. I came across this book in the United Kingdom, written by Paul Boyd, 1991, Career Press, London. This third book and the fourth book, which is Volume 2, have been helpful in allowing me to understand the African origin of Christianity and African sources that influence the Hebrew faith, and evolving out of that, the Christian faith. So this is Volume 3 and 4, The African Origin of Christianity by Paul Boyd. And then there is the fifth book, Blackmans Religion. Can Christianity be Afrocentric? 1996. This is written by Glenn Usry and Craig S. Keenan and published by InterVarsity Press, 1996. This was helpful in giving me information and resources to address white supremacy in the Western world and how it impacted our understanding of the Christian faith. So that's book 5, Black Man's Religion. Can Christianity be Afrocentric? Number 6, how Africa shaped the Christian mind. How Africa shaped the Christian mind. Now this gets into some of theology, in other words, deeper study into the origins of the Christian faith and how it influenced the development of Christian doctrine. That's bodies of teaching in the early centuries, right up into what is called the Middle Ages in Europe. How Africa shaped the Christian mind. It would reveal a lot about how there were Christian influences of which we were never told. J.N.K. Mugambi wrote this wonderful book, Christianity and African Culture. Christianity and African Culture. This particular edition is or had been released around 2009 through Acton Publishers, but it had been published before. Okay, Christianity and African Culture. Now that goes without saying. What it helps us to understand is how African culture culture shaped by African traditions and so forth, and how Christianity had certain commonalities with that culture, and of course there are some differences, but very helpful as we think about the Christian faith. And if you're not aware, the majority of persons who express Christianity as their faith are non-Europeans. So, very important. 2009 by J.N. Mugambi, Acton Publishers. Thomas C. Oden again makes an appearance on my bookshelf with this book, The African Memory of Mark. The African Memory of Mark, 2011, InterVarsity Press by Thomas C. Oden. And this really tracks the life of the Apostle Mark and his influence. Mark is believed to have been an apostle to Ethiopia, possibly to Egypt, and even across in India. This helps us just to understand that Christianity went south long before it ended up in Europe. The African Memory of Mark, very important. And then the last 2 books that have been helpful in framing my own understanding of Christianity and its Africanness. 2,000 years of Coptic Christianity, one of the oldest Christian churches. Coptic Christianity of Egypt is tracked here for us by Otto F.A. Minadas. He publishes with the American University in Cairo Press, which is Egypt, 2,000 years of Coptic Christianity, 2015. And then number 10, the last book I'm recommending in this particular series, The Roots of Nubian Christianity. The Roots of Nubian Christianity Uncovered, 2012, by Salim Faraji, published by Africa World Press. This speaks to us of the Nubian church, its development during the Nubian Empire, which was one of the great African empires, and it helps us to locate again Christianity within the African gambit. Now, those 10 books have been influential over the years in helping me to better understand and present Christianity as an African traditional religion. God bless you, and thank you.